Hey YouTube, my name is Shashir Rao, and today is my first YouTube video, and today I will be doing a 2020 mock draft of what I think will occur. So let's hop right into it. Alright, so for the first overall pick, as the Bengals, they obviously need a quarterback because the Andy Dalton experiment didn't work out for them, so I have them taking Joe Burrow, number 1 overall pick, obviously. Number 2 overall pick, it goes to the Redskins, and they do need an edge rusher, so the best edge rusher and defender, in my opinion, in this draft is Chase Young, so I'm taking Chase Young here. They also need a pressure. They didn't have much pressure against any opponents last season. So now, out of the Lions with the number 3 overall pick, I have them taking Jeffrey Okudah here because they lost Darius Slay to the Eagles, but they did get Desmond Trufant. But they still do need a quarterback, so I have them taking Jeffrey Okudah here. Okay, for 4, they do need an offensive tackle, and I know they've been keeping an eye on a few of them, but I have them taking Tristan Wirfs out of Iowa here as number 4. Number 5, I think the Dolphins do need a quarterback because Ryan Fitzpatrick did not work out for them. Neither did Josh Rosen, but they got rid of him, so I have them taking Tua here. Although for his season-ending injury last season, I do have them taking Tua here. And then the Chargers also need a quarterback because right now they're left with Tyrod Taylor because Philip Rivers left. So I have the Chargers taking Justin Herbert here, number 6 overall pick. Now the 7th overall pick goes to the Carolina Panthers, and I have the Carolina Panthers here taking the best defender right now on the board, which is Isaiah Simmons. Alright, so for number 8, the Arizona Cardinals need offensive help to help Kyler Murray. Now that they got DeAndre Hopkins, they have a deep threat on the offense. Now they need just protection. So protection here, I have the Cardinals taking Mekhi Becton out of Louisville. Okay, now for the 9th overall pick goes to the Jaguars, and the Jaguars do need a defensive lineman. So right here, I have Jaguars taking Derek Brown out of Auburn. I think he fits their scheme, so that'll work out. The 10th overall pick, I have the Browns selecting Andrew Thomas out of Georgia because they do need offensive help for Baker Mayfield. Now the Jets, the 11th overall pick, although they do need help to protect Sam Darnold, I do think they have better options on the board right now, which is all 3 really good, since it's a really good receiver class. But I think they're going to cop one of the best receivers here, which I think they'll be taking Jerry Jeudy here. Okay, the Raiders really need a wide receiver after losing Amari Cooper to the Cowboys. Now, I think the Raiders will be taking... They have an option between Henry Ruggs and CeeDee Lamb, and out of those 2, I believe they'll be taking CeeDee Lamb. Alright, the San Francisco 49ers can't lose out on this opportunity. They still have Henry Ruggs left on the board. I don't think they're interested in much anybody else, so I think I have them at 13 overall taking Henry Ruggs. So all 3 the best receivers are off the board at this point. Okay, next. At the 14th overall pick, I have the Buccaneers taking Javon Kinlaw out of South Carolina. He fits them, and I just feel like that's what they would take. And 15th overall pick, all 3 receivers gone. Denver really needs a receiver. So I feel like the best receiver right now is Justin Jefferson out of LSU, so I think they'll be taking him. Now the 16th overall pick is the Atlanta Falcons. Now the Atlanta Falcons do need cornerback help, and right now the best cornerback on here is C.J. Henderson. So I believe they also have a Jeff Gladney, but I doubt they'll be taking him. So I think 16th overall they'll be copying C.J. Henderson out of Florida. Now it's the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys do need cornerback up. They did lose Byron Jones in free agency. So I believe that there are not many good options for cornerback right now since the last pick was C.J. Henderson. So I think at the 17th overall pick, they'll be taking an edge, which is their second need. So I think they'll be taking K'Lavon Chaisson here. Now, we're back to the Dolphins. And the Dolphins here do need offensive help. So I think they'll be copying Jedrick Wills out of Alabama. Now, back to the Raiders again, and the 19th overall pick. The Raiders now do need cornerback help, but I doubt they'll be taking any cornerbacks here. So I have the Raiders taking Xavier McKinney, safety out of Alabama. Now the 20th overall pick goes back to the Jaguars, and I believe the Jaguars will be needing a cornerback, but I think right now the best option for them would be Kenneth Murray. Let's see. Yeah, Kenneth Murray out of Oklahoma, so I think they'll be taking him. Now it's to the Eagles. Eagles really need wide receiver. Last year they were really struggling against most of all their opponents, so they need wide receiver help. So 20th overall right now, the best wide receiver, or one of the best wide receivers right now, are T. Higgins. So I think they'll be taking T. Higgins here. Yeah. So now the 22nd overall pick is the Minnesota Vikings. So right now they need cornerback help after losing Xavier Rhodes in free agency. So I think they will be taking Christian Fulton out of LSU, cornerback. So now it's the Patriots. Patriots need quarterback after losing Tom Brady, although I think they will be taking an edge here because they could get quarterback later. Right now it'll take a while for them to adjust to this new quarterback. So right here, I think the Patriots will be taking AJ Epinesa out of Iowa, edge. Now, the 24th overall pick goes to the New Orleans Saints, and New Orleans Saints do need linebacker and cornerbacks, although I have them taking a wide receiver here, and that wide receiver would be Laviska Shenault Jr. out of Colorado, wide receiver. So I think they fit their scheme really well, and I think it's going to work out pretty well for them. All right, now it's back to the Minnesota Vikings at 25. So now they need to adjust their wide receiver situation after losing Stephon Diggs because he wanted to go out. So I have the Minnesota Vikings here taking the best receiver right now is Denzel Mims out of Baylor. So I have them taking him. And now it's back to the Dolphins again at 26. So 26, they need to adjust offensive line, but they did I already had them taking the offensive line, so now they'll be adjusting safety, and I think right here they'll be taking Grant Delpit. Alright, so now the 27th overall pick is the Seattle Seahawks. They do need an edge, but right now I feel like they have so many options here, and I think they'll be taking edge Zach Bond out of Wisconsin, which I think he fits their needs really well, and I think they can check it. So now it's the 20th overall pick. The Baltimore Ravens do need a linebacker, so right now the best linebacker on the board, according to me, would be Patrick Queen out of LSU. So I feel like they'll be taking him. Now, the 29th overall pick goes to the Tennessee Titans, and I believe the Tennessee Titans do need an edge. Although when we look at the board here, we will be looking for something more than that, although I think they do need offensive tackle help. So I think they'll be taking Austin Jackson out of USC, right here. Alright, so the 30th overall pick, I believe the Green Bay Packers do need wide receiver help, because they also need a bunch of help there in that situation. So I think that the Green Bay Packers will be selecting, let's see, if we scroll down in this board over here, we'll see like all the options. So I have been taking Brandon Ayuk out of Arizona State, wide receiver. I think they fit him really well. Now for the 31st overall pick is the San Francisco 49ers again. Now they do need a cornerback, so I believe I will be giving them a cornerback, and that'll be A.J. Terrell out of Clemson. I think he fits them quite well. Now is the last pick in the first round, which I'll be doing, just the first round. And I think the Kansas City Chiefs will be trying to address the cornerback situation, although they do need running back up after losing Kareem Hunt. So I think they'll be backing it up with DeAndre Swift as the last pick in the first round. Alright, so this is all everything that I picked for y'all. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the video with a like and subscribe to my channel for more content. Just comment down below what you would want me to post more of. So I'll be posting more during this quarantine period because there's nothing much to do. So just comment down below what you guys want to see, gaming videos, Madden, whatever. I'll probably be doing that. So just remember to like and subscribe, share if you guys would like. So thanks so much for this, for watching this video, and peace.